2022 was a crazy fucking year. So much things happened within the world. Russia claimed war on the Ukraine. Queen Elizabeth died. Multiple new variants came out of COVID. Elon Musk bought Twitter and reclaimed free speech directly through their platform. But the most incredible thing that happened in 2022 was the fact that on November 30th of 2022, a company called ChatGPT.
People's minds are being blown. A way of prompting an AI to solve or answer a question or a prompt in a human-like manner.
Made artificial intelligence accessible to any single person in the world for free. A company that is worth and evaluated over $50 billion, and they don't even charge a single dollar to their users. And on top of that, Microsoft, one of the biggest companies in the world, is looking to acquire 49% of that company in order to take on Google. Now, what took only 5 days for ChatGPT to hit 1 million users took Facebook 10 months, Twitter 2 years, Spotify 5 months, and Instagram 2.5 months. All massive billion-dollar companies taking well over a quarter in order to be able to hit 1 million users on their platform. Took ChatGPT only 5 days. Now you're probably wondering why. Let me give you a specific example. I had a friend that came to the office the other day and he had a problem, literally a bug within the coding directly within a software that he was looking to build. He took 6 hours of research and development to try and figure out what this fucking issue was. And guess what? He never found the answer. He then popped open ChatGPT, popped in the coding, told it to debug it for him, and within minutes, he was able to get the coding needed in order to debug his software. Now that's powerful. ChatGPT 3 takes over 100 billion data points from the deep dark web and literally can construct everything and anything that you want in a matter of seconds. And what's crazy is what they're building with ChatGPT 4 is going to literally be referencing and pulling from over 100 trillion data points. You can literally lose your job tomorrow. The technology that it's producing are literally doing things that just don't make sense to the human mind. They have access to so much more data than a person will typically get in any kind of work experience or life experience that they essentially have. And what jobs are already being replaced? Copywriters. You put in any kind of context directly within any kind of AI software, specifically ChatGPT 3, and literally in seconds, you're gonna be able to get blogs, you're gonna be able to get essays, you're gonna be able to get everything and anything that's probably gonna give you a better response and a more well-written piece of copywriting compared to what you would do that would generally take you multiple hours. Logos, branding, creatives. There are so many different tools out there already from an AI standpoint that you can use to automatically generate beautiful, well-done graphics that you probably wouldn't have thought of yourself. Finance, stock trading, and everything in between. Referencing multiple data points all across the web, you're gonna be able to get inputs, formulas, data points that's gonna make your life so much easier to make more money within a financial industry. Now, if you're a student, yes, being a student is a full-time fucking job. I had a friend that literally needed to write an essay. It was very, very last minute. She literally put in the question of what the essay would need to be written about, how long it needed to be, and then from there got a well-written report, used an AI service to paraphrase that so it's not copyrighted, and then used Grammarly in order to make sure that the grammar was corrected. Guess what she got? 100%. Now the reason I bring that up is because you can either be scared to lose your job, or you can use AI to your advantage and make your job 10 times easier. Hopefully, maybe quit your job, build a side income, or build a side income that will eventually have you quit your job because you shouldn't be working a job anymore in 2023. Talking more on the copywriting point, I think it was a prime example of something that you can do even if you have zero to little skill. If you're not a current copywriter right now, what you can literally do is become one of the best copywriters in the world by leveraging ChatGPT. If you're using AI to now develop the copy that you need to write for your clients, you're gonna be able to take on so much more clients and be able to, at the end of the day, make more money. And this is exactly how you're gonna do it. You're gonna go to Fiverr. Fiverr is a marketplace for services. On there, you're gonna see so many different copywriting jobs, everything from writing listings, creating blog content, writing marketing angles, becoming an email marketer. What you're going to do is you're gonna find 5 things that you can do within the copywriting realm. You're gonna get AI to write you an amazing listing that you can go ahead and populate on there. Say that you have the skills, but secretly it's just ChatGPT 3. And then from there, you're gonna wait for people to come and put an order through on your listing, and you're gonna go ahead and execute directly on that task. Again, if you're writing emails for someone, if you're writing a listing for someone, if you're doing search engine optimization for someone, and or if you're writing some form of marketing, virtual sales letter, you name it, you can do it directly through ChatGPT-3. Okay, so one of the real life examples that I gave was one of my friends that came to the office and talked about how the software that he was building, the coding was incorrect. Well, imagine what you can do even if you have no coding skills. You can literally reference the 100 billion points that ChatGPT-3 has access to become a coder. Now, you don't want to necessarily become a coder to high-level projects and or big businesses, but if you're developing simple WordPress websites that have to be a little bit more technical, if you're developing ClickFunnels websites that need a little bit more coding, and there's some certain things that you want to do, you better damn believe that ChatGPT-3 can write that coding for you to make your website and your offering a lot more unique. Now, here's another massive thing that you can do with the fact that ChatGPT-3 can write you copy, but it's specifically writing books. Now, one thing that you probably didn't actually realize about books is a lot of the authors that you see directly on the front page are actually pen names, meaning those aren't their actual names, meaning you never have to show your face as a publisher ever again. Leveraging websites like KDP, leveraging websites like Audible, you can actually go ahead and prompt ChatGPT-3 to actually create an entire book outline for you that can be anywhere from 1,000 characters to 20,000 characters, which is typically your long form books that you'll find on Amazon. Some of the best books that sell well on Amazon are even joke books. And imagine how easy it's going to be for you to tell ChatGPT-3 to write out 100 dad jokes that you want to launch on Amazon. What used to cost a couple $100 up to $1,000 to create now costs you $0. So if you have an excuse to making money, you should. Now, I want to talk to you about how you can use AI to build an entire brand directly through an e-commerce channel, even more specifically through Amazon. In my office here, we are obsessing over using ChatGPT-3 to do everything and anything. Not only is it saving us money, but it's saving us time as well. I'm launching a new brand this year, and this brand I wanted to use artificial intelligence for. So what I did was I thought of my brand name, I thought about what the product was gonna be, and then I got ChatGPT-3 to go ahead and create me a mission statement, my brand positioning, my unique selling proposition. I also used ChatGPT-3 to create the preliminary listing that I'm going to use in order to split test it against my competitors. Now on top of that, I took Dale, which is OpenAI's and or ChatGPT-3's mother company, I took their AI software and actually created a logo that I most likely will go forward with. The best part is, I started doing that at the beginning of this week, and I got more accomplished than any other brand that I've ever done in this period of time. Now, if we're talking a little bit more specifically about Amazon, if you are people that are running some form of agency doing listing optimization, if you create and know how to use ChatGPT-3 correctly and you know how to prompt it correctly, you can do everything from creating your title, which will be 200 characters, which will be embedded with certain keywords that you're going to tell it to use. You're going to do the same thing for your bullet points. You're going to do the same thing for the copy that goes directly on your images, and you are for sure going to go ahead and use that for the 1,000 characters that you can have directly within your product description. Every single brand needs to have a social media presence. What if I told you that content creation, what used to take a lot of sweat equity and time, became 10 times easier by using ChatGPT-3? Think about the benefits of your product. Think about why your product is better. And think about the small things that you can get ChatGPT-3 to create content for you, scripts that you can literally read off verbatim and associate visual context too, so that you can blow up on TikTok, you can blow up on Instagram, and you can blow up your brand organically, so you're not wasting advertising dollars anymore in order to acquire sales on Amazon and or any other platform. This has made building Amazon businesses 10 times easier. But the craziest part, yes, easier, but also better. So if you want to learn the steps that it takes to build a business and now leverage the strategies that we're going to use by using artificial intelligence to launch and build our Amazon businesses, make sure you click the guide on the screen and you can see the step-by-step guide in order to launch your first Amazon brand.